Football is back, ladies and gentlemen, which now means it's time to get your team's football shirt. But I'm not trying to pay £120 for a football shirt. I'm just saying. But I have found the solution for myself and for you, the lovely audience of the Don Hussam channel, with your own coupon promo code. And this is the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All you've got to do is just go to okjersey.com. As you guys can see, all the options are there. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan, you guys already know. And then this is the shirt. Look how amazing it looks. I'm just going to go pick my size. And then after that, I'm going to choose the Premier League patch. And listen, I'm too old to be putting any player names on the back. So I'm just going to get it as it is. I'm going to click add to cart, view cart. And this is the same thing that you guys do on any website. You proceed to checkout. You fill in all your information. And then after that, coupon code Hussam. When you click this coupon code, you get a 8% discount. Enjoy shopping, guys. Hi guys, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream. Sorry, it's completely my fault. I apologize to them in the background and I apologize to them publicly as well. And to the audience for being late. My Wi-Fi was just literally down. So I was literally just been running around fixing it. So I apologize to you guys, man. Big up to Jamie who's in the chat as well. He couldn't make today's show because he's currently on holiday. So enjoy yourself, Jamie, my brother. You deserve the rest. Big up to you. Big up Lex. Big up Mike. Big up K-Mac. And big up to Emeka as well, who makes his return. Guys in the chat, let me know if you guys can see me clearly, please. And same for you guys on the panel. Everything good, right, with me? Good? Okay, great. Let's go. Oh, Wi-Fi just got stuck. I'm so sorry. Anyway. So, Lextimate is in the description. K-Mac channel is in the description. Emeka don't have a channel. And Mike Das LFC is in the description. Go give them all a subscribe. As you guys know, the algorithms has been messing up YouTube recently, so we need to get
testing.
Yes, we can hear you. Great.
My bad. I thought it would mute it. I've been having issues with my
No, you're good.
What's it called?
You're good.
Amplifier.
I'm going to start with you as well in a bit. So big up to all of you guys. There's already 200 people in here. We haven't even started the stream yet. So please close the live chat, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. And I don't want to keep interrupting the show to say it, so just do it, you guys. Can we just get the likes up to 100 immediately and then 150? Big up all the mods as well. Mike, I feel like, you know, this is something I used to do back in the day. Back-to-back 2-1 wins, Southampton and Everton. Talk to me as we're headed into this weekend against Crystal Palace.
Listen, I think the Everton game, great first half. Maybe a little bit unlucky to not be up by more than 2. And then we just kind of got, I felt like we were just getting a little bit complacent, a little bit too sloppy. You know, McAllister's loss of possession is directly what resulted in that goal. I thought that it was like just inexcusably poor how he gave away that ball, basically trying to thread the needle between 2 guys as everyone else on the team is trying to just hold possession for the sake of possession. But outside of that, Allison wasn't too busy. And at the end of the day, it's a rivalry. So sometimes these things, you know, don't go the way on paper, but we got the dub 2-1. And then, of course, the game against Southampton, Isak gets his goal. Fair play to him. A little bit unlucky on that first chance in the first minute. You know, we were playing a B team. I get it. People's excuses. These guys have never played with each other before. This isn't going to be a consistent thing. But I didn't feel like we set up ourselves to dominate the game. We were playing possession football with Endo and a Curtis Jones double pivot with Trey and Yoni in the 10. Like, to me, you're just not going to control anything. It just looked really sloppy. And I felt like the game plan was poor, which is why, you know, I was so animated on the halftime show of that game, because it had nothing to do with the players that were out there. It had to do with the way that we were playing with those players. I just could not have disagreed more. But of course, once again, my prediction was exactly correct. We were going to concede a goal and then we were going to score late in the game. And then Ekitike, inexcusably stupid. Like, inexcusably stupid. I don't care how good he has been. That is inexcusable. I'm happy that the club deducted 2 weeks of his wages, because you cannot be that dumb. You cannot be that dumb.
They didn't.
Well, then they fucking should, because That is the dumbest thing I have ever. You scored a fucking tap in. Like if Ekitike had, Joga Bonito like four different defenders and sliced his way through, I'd say, you know what, fair. Like, but Federico Chiesa would be the guy to take his jersey off, because that first touch was world class, and then he plays it to Ekitike on a platter and he takes his jersey off. And I was sitting here saying that Ekitike is so cool, calm, and collected, and then he does something that stupid after doing something so stupid and protesting to get yourself a yellow. I think he's going to be a miss this weekend because we suck at Crystal Palace. Yes, we get wins, but we are not good there. I don't remember the last time I saw us play good football at Crystal Palace. Yes, we get the dub, but I just feel like the game is always horrendous. Like last year, it was Jota. The year before, it was Harvey Elliott in the 95th minute after a red card that might not have even been a red card. So
would you take tomorrow a 1-0 that's ugly?
Yeah, 100%. But also, Crystal Palace haven't lost in like
19.
Like 19 games. So it's going to be difficult. But I'm leaving my emotion for the Southampton game back there, and it is what it is. Like I always say, if this is our floor, we're 15. We're 15 for 15. So if my floor is perfection, then it's kind of hard to complain.
Let me go on this one, please. So Everton game, just want to put something out there. Every team that played in Europe didn't pick up any points at the weekend that were any good. None of them won. Okay, none of the teams that played in Europe won at the weekend. So us getting that one was unbelievable, to be honest, because nobody else did. So we can all put that one to bed. Yeah, we were really good against Everton. I'm sorry, we were really good. Like, they were very, very average, and they got a good goal. It was a good goal. Like, teams are allowed to score good goals, and they scored a banger, like straight in the top bin. Like, wasn't it like the only shot in the second half they had on target? Like, look, we have to be a bit realistic here. Liverpool have had more shots on goal than any other team, on target in the Premier League this season. And we've also conceded the least shots on goal, as in 9. 9 shots on goal the whole season. We need to just understand that Liverpool can win games 1-0. We can win games 2-1. Like, it is allowed to happen. And I've said this for so many times. I always felt this was something that Slot was going to have, because he just wants to win games. Like, and he does change his formation, so he shuts shop a bit, and we do go a little bit more defensive. We're not Jurgen Klopp's team anymore, where we've got 20 red arrows going at another team consistently. It's not how we work. And the Southampton game, Endo was dreadful. Frimpong was dreadful. Like, we had a couple of dreadful players in that team who just could not keep the ball. We didn't get any control in midfield because Endo kept on giving the ball away. And whenever we gave the ball to Endo, he kept on losing it. So he had a bad game. Like, and he's allowed to have a bad game because he doesn't play much football for us. Frimpong is a little bit of a concern because he looked way, way off it. But Alexander Isak, Johnny on the spot, like, that's what we signed him for. We have a bit of an iffy game, and Isak scores you a goal. Like, that's exactly why we signed him, to put away the chances. And look, the Ekitike thing, I actually laughed at it because it did feel like all of the stuff that's been talked about in the media, because there's so much that's been talked about. Will Ekitike get on with Isak? Ian Wright's even been talking about it, and I like Ian Wright. And he was going, oh, Ekitike must be annoyed now that he signed for Liverpool. Well, Ekitike was just basically putting one out there so everyone could see, look, I'm Ekitike, I'm at Liverpool, I'm going to score your goals. You got a yellow card. It is what it is. Like, I think they're real stupid anyway. Like, he took his shirt off and he's got another shirt on underneath. Like, they put the rules in so you didn't have players that were nude and you didn't have, like, stuff underneath the shirts, like messages. None of that happens anymore. So it's pathetic. And to be honest, I don't blame him for kicking off because the first yellow card, because he got given as a foul when he was fouled. If you watch that back, Should have been a yellow card for the opposition. But we beat Southampton. That's done. We've now got Crystal Palace in a double header. And I do want to say one thing about Crystal Palace.
Just before you go, K-Mac, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think we expect too much of this Liverpool team?
Yeah. I
Elaborate.
Way too much. Way too much. We've got 4 players that haven't even gone into third gear. We haven't. We haven't seen Kerkez really get into third gear. We haven't seen Vert get into third gear. We haven't even seen it. We haven't even seen Isak. This will be the first game in the Premier League that he starts. So we haven't even seen Isak, and Frimpong's been injured. So I do think we were expecting a little bit. I was expecting too much. I got all swept up in the hype. I'll be honest. And when he started fielding them, all of them, I just expected it to be this majestic, whatever it was going to be. But it's not going to be like that. But I'll tell you what, Palace haven't won in 10 games at their ground against us. We have a bit of a voodoo on them. Just saying it.
To answer your question.
Why? I hate when people just mention these stats before the week starts. Can we not do this again, please? I hate when people say this.
I've just said
I hate when people say that. We haven't lost at Palace in the last 10 games. And then lo and behold, if we lose tomorrow, I'm cussing you on the watch along. I'm telling you right now. And I know you'll be in it. I'm literally gonna insult you on the watch along if we lose tomorrow. Because this is all your fault. This is all your fault. I dare you. I dare you be the reason why this happens. Oh, we haven't lost in Crystal Palace in 10 games. Why mention it? We didn't need to know. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm the stat man. That's what I do.
Go ahead, Emeka.
Yeah, I think to answer your question about do we expect too much, I don't think people expect too much, but I think we have to be realistic about the first 5 games and betting in a lot of players. But at the same time, if we actually, and this is my sort of challenge to Slot as well, is if we actually look at his time now with Liverpool, how many games can we really think of where we tore a team apart, 3+ goals? I can only really think of maybe that West Ham game, 5-Love, Tottenham, I think a couple times, but it's very rare that we score more than 2 goals or win by 2 goals or more.
Man City, we tore Man City to pieces.
Yeah, but it was 2-0.
2-0, but again, it was 2-0. I just mean in terms of score lines where it's comfortable. Yeah. We're not worried about another goal going in and the game being opened back up, right? I think that's the challenge now for Slot, is to get that mentality into the team. Because last year our mentality was, okay, we go up 2 goals and we're going to set up shop and just kind of relax. But I think now teams are not scared to – we've given teams enough joy where they're not scared to come and continue attacking us. Whereas if you look at, for example, City, when they were at their most dominant, teams would kind of get deflated damn near after the first goal, let alone the second. And I think that came from them having games where they would tear teams apart. So I think it's still early, but I do think we have to get that mentality into the team. Where clearly us going up by 2 goals isn't enough for teams anymore.
Why do we need to get that mentality into the team? We're not Pep Guardiola's Man City. We're only
it's not about that. It's just about for our own team, for our own dominance.
No, but my question is, I'm not arguing with you, but my question is, who has done that apart from Pep Guardiola? Seriously, who has done that? Gone and scored 4 and 5 goals every single game. No one's done it. Chelsea didn't do it. Arsenal didn't do it. I'm talking about teams that have won the league. Manchester United did it.
Liverpool has. We used to rip teams apart.
Under Klopp. Yeah, and we won 1 league title. That's it. 1 league title.
Yeah, but there's other reasons for that. I'm just saying
we didn't win league title. We didn't win league titles doing it. That's what I'm trying to say.
We won a league title and we won a Champions League, right? That's
maybe
a lot of.
Maybe we need to be like this to win. Maybe that's what it's all about.
All I'm saying, K-Mac, is just for our team's sake, I do think with the weapons we have, we shouldn't. There are games where I feel like we do struggle to break teams down. We eventually score just based on the mentality of the players we have. And we have world-class players. We have guys that have won, which is why even last season I wasn't when I figured out Arsenal was going to be our main challengers, I figured we'd win because we have just that mentality edge that you can't define it. Like you can't see it on paper. It's just the difference between having players that have won versus players that haven't. And I think it's going to be the same this year. I think we're going to, for probably the next 4 or 5 games, we'll probably be the same thing. Close games, then our players will get it over the line. But I'm just saying, my challenge to Slot now is with the sort of players we have, especially if we're able to create for Isak the sort of chances we created for Nunez and for Diaz, I expect us to have games where we're ripping teams apart. Not saying we have to, but I think we should.
I want to chime in on this just quickly before Lex comes in. Bro, here's my thing, right? I feel like now in the modern era, and specifically 2025, and probably like for the last 2 years, big up everyone, by the way, 400 people in here. Let's get the likes up, guys. 200 likes ASAP, 50% always. Close the live chat, like the video. Anyway, this is my thing. I think the modern era, the reason why I asked that question to K-Mac and I completely agree with his answer is, I think now I look at the Premier League table, okay? I'm gonna look at the whole table right now. Tell me, what do you classify as an easy game? Okay, whether it be home or away. Would you consider Wolves an easy game? We all agree Wolves are ass. Easy game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone agree?
They gave us a hard game last season, by the way.
Yes. Is West Ham an easy game?
Who?
West
Ham. Yes, easy
right
game.
now, yeah. Right now.
Okay, Aston Villa right now, easy game.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be easy though. I don't think it'll be easy though.
Okay, no problem. I agree. I still think Aston Villa have quality. Is Brentford an easy game?
Yeah.
It should be. They've lost 2 of their good players.
Okay. I disagree with you guys. But anyway, Burnley, easy game. We all agree. That's 3. Okay? Forest with Postecoglou, easy game. Agreed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. Brighton, is that an easy game?
No.
Okay. Newcastle, is that an easy game?
No.
Leeds, is that an easy game? To be fair, yes. 5.
Yeah, should be.
We're currently at 5. Man United, jokes aside, definitely not an easy game. Rivalry. Everton, not an easy game.
No.
City, not an easy game.
No.
Fulham, not an easy game. Sunderland, right now, we have to say easy game. Agreed?
Is it away or home?
No, I'm saying home or away, like regardless. In generally, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sunderland is an easy game.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go Sunderland.
Yeah.
Chelsea isn't an easy game. Palace isn't an easy game. Bournemouth, Spurs, and Arsenal aren't easy game.
No.
Out of 20 Premier League teams, the reason why I did what I just did is, big up to you, my guy, for us. Out of 20 Premier League teams, only 6 teams, whether home and away, do I consider easy. We need to understand now that the English Premier League is better than it's ever been. Bournemouth just sold a centre-back to Real Madrid and the other centre-back to PSG. AFC Bournemouth, who were not even in the league 10 years ago, sold, I will say it again just so it sinks into people, because this needs to sink into people's brain. They sold a centre-back from Bournemouth to Real Madrid and another centre-back from Bournemouth to Paris Saint-Germain, who just literally have a Ballon d'Or winner, just won 4 trophies. We need to establish that right now in the Premier League, there is no such thing as an easy game besides really obvious games like a Burnley and a Leeds and a Sunderland, etc., or maybe a team that's in a horrible run of form. I have actually said, and I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, I have said next 2 games, Palace away, Chelsea away. If you offer me 4 points right now, I take it. That's a good return. We cannot expect this team to go 38-0. Now, I'm willing to rant. I'm willing to call out my club. I'm willing to call out my players. If we lose tomorrow's game 3-0, of course I'm going to rant. If we have a horrendous performance, of course I'm going to rant. But if the game is like a game of 2 halves and it ends 1-1, I cannot sit here and go like, oh my God, these players are this, these players. I cannot do this. Because we need to understand that no games are now easy. Do you think any team right now wants to go away to Selhurst Park? Do you think anyone goes like, yes, the next game is Selhurst Park, I can't wait? Do you think anyone says that? No one says that.
No.
Oliver Glasner, if I include Fredrikstad in the Conference League qualifiers, is 19 games unbeaten. 19 games unbeaten. Which is why we have to be objective, understand, this football club has signed elite players this summer. That does not mean that we're about to turn into Barcelona 09. Like, first of all, they need time. Second of all, they like, while them needing time, we're 15 points out of 15. Like, we're 15 points out of 15 while all the shit is happening. So when they start to get used to each other, then what will happen? Salah came out in an interview and he said, like, I'm not even used to the runs that Ekitike and Isak make yet, because he was used to Nunes and God rest his soul, Jota and Diaz when he was here and all. Like, he was used to the runs that they made. He was used to the areas that they occupied. He still ain't used to Isak. He still ain't used to Ekitike. So that's why you look at Crystal Palace right now. Marc Guehi is a centre back we wanted. We are Premier League champions. Adam Wharton is a DM we want. We're Premier League champions. Like, we can't sit up here and act like, by the way, Jean-Philippe Mateta 2 Januaries ago, I said if we sign him, we win the league. People laughed at me. And now look how amazing Mateta has been for the last 2 years. Like, this is why, for me, objectively speaking, we need to understand that there is difficult games in this Premier League. And we can't expect Liverpool to play silky, sexy football every week. We can't.
So I want to be clear, though, Hussam, I want to be clear. I'm not, like, I have no problem with the way we've won. I'm just speaking to, like, the next phase of what we're doing of this project. Because I actually don't, I'm not as like beaten down the way people are about our performances. Because if you look at it, we haven't trailed at all this season, not once. So what I see right now from the players is almost like not an arrogance, but they just feel like we get 2 goals and these guys feel like we're going to win anyway. And they might drop off a little bit, invite pressure, and teams are scoring. That's why I'm saying if they're going to have that sort of demeanor for the rest of the season, I think it's going to be helpful to us if we go for that 3rd goal, if we go for that goal that really puts that team out of the game. But in terms of being concerned about how we're playing, I have 0 concerns. Just to be clear, I think we're adjusting. The players are adjusting. Wirtz had an interview where he was saying he's still adjusting to the speed of things and just getting used to the league, which should be obvious for everybody. Anybody that's counting out Wirtz or saying Wirtz isn't going to bang, let's revisit that one in May, because I'll put my neck on the line. Wirtz will bang for Liverpool. But again, these guys all need time. The one that I don't think needs time will be Isak, which is why I'm very much excited for this weekend, and I think he'll be the difference for us. But Palace will be a difficult game, no doubt.
I will say, though, Palace are very defensive. Like, you look at their team, they play with a back 3 who are all defensive players. Then you've got Adam Morton, he gets his foot in, quite defensive. You've also got Will Hughes, defensive, Devaney. Like, you've got Sarr, and then you've got Mateta. Like they don't play expansive attacking football anymore. Now they've lost Eze and Elise, and they don't score a huge amount of goals. They've had a lot of 0-0s and a lot of draws this season, and they haven't been great at home. I don't think they've won in the Premier League at home this season. So their home form isn't fantastic, and it looks like their goals are dropping off. Like, I think they drew 1-1 against who did they draw against? They drew 0-0 with Sunderland at home. So we say Sunderland's a pushover. Well, they drew that game, and they also drew with Millwall, but they beat them on penalties. So they're not. I know you say they unbeaten in 17 games. I get that.
It's a lot of draws,
but they haven't played like winning games.
A lot of draws, yeah, but like that's the thing. Like, a draw is not a win.
No, but you need to score.
Like,
you need to score 2
we don't
goals.
need to lose. We don't need to
draws.
lose in order for it to be like 3 points, basically. Yeah, we can.
That's why I'm okay with 1-0. Like, 1-0 would be a great result. Like, clean sheet on the road, Crystal Palace. 1-0 would be a great result. Like,
low key though, I look at like I looked at like our lineup yesterday. I was building the lineup. I don't know if any of you watched that. I looked at our lineup and I'm like, low key, why should we be worried? Like, I'm a little bit in the middle. I've never been like in the middle like this. But when I made the lineup yesterday, I was like, Alisson, Frimpong, Konate, Van Dijk, Kerkez, Soboslai, Gravenberch, Wirtz, Salah, Isak, Gakpo. Why are we worried for? If it were up to me, I'd start Chiesa, but we all know Chiesa ain't starting. So, like, why are we worried for? Low-key, I think we could beat them, but at the same time, not could, maybe should even beat them. But at the same time, I recognize, like, yo, they're a tough side. So I'm a little bit caught between, like, as you guys say, a rock and a hard place, because it's not Like, it's not easy, basically, to just call it like, oh yeah, Liverpool are gonna win 100%, because I know that they're gonna be defensively so resolute and shit. Unless Guehi's heart is with us, and he just like fucks up the offside lines and blah blah blah. Maybe Isak dunks on him. I really don't know. How about you do your job, you Jordi bum? How about you do your job this Sunday? I'm going to be doing a Newcastle Arsenal watch along, inshallah. I'll be at Jordi this Sunday. You bum. How about you do your job and beat Arsenal and leave the rest to us? Thank you very much. Anyway, go ahead, Emeka.
Can I mention something funny?
I was saying we already
anyone picked this up, but today Liverpool posted the 7-0 on their Instagram page.
Wow. Oh, the 7-0 away at Palace. We scored like 7 bangers that game as well.
Yeah, I think we only had like 7 shots.
No, I'm not triggered. We are friends this weekend.
Liverpool are trying to manifest it there, aren't they? Trying to manifest it.
Lex, you've been quiet. 26 minutes you haven't spoken. Where's the old Lex? I'm not used to saying your name for you to speak. You always get stuck in. Talk to me, brother. And you're on mute.
Yeah.
I was just listening. Well, as far as the game is in the week, I think for me it was virtually a nothing game. Not that we don't want to win the Carabao Cup, but I just figured whatever lineup, once they got the job done, it was really not a big deal for me. Ekitike, also not a big deal for me. I mean, him celebrating like that, people might want to talk. I just figure it's quite possibly like a small little rivalry thing between him and Isak. I'm not sure. Not necessarily anything hostile, but the idea I get from Ekitike is that he's not here to be second. You get me? And we definitely know Isak isn't here to be second. And I think quite possibly from an internal perspective, he might, be going through things in his head and so on and so forth that cause certain reactions in it. So I'm figuring that's just a part of it. As well as, I mean, would you want to see a celebration like that against Sunderland? No, but I don't know. Maybe there were a chance in the stadium. You know what I mean? Maybe they were, I don't know. Maybe he heard a few things in the stadium, decided to respond to it in a particular way, not remembering that, he was already on a yellow. Or maybe he just wanted the weekend off, blood. Who knows? There's a million things that we could actually speculate and try to figure out as to what happened. It doesn't really matter to me. We won the game. He'll be back whenever he's back, and we're chilling in it. So it's one of those things. Huh?
What do you think of Palace though, Lex? Like Palace coming up, because I think it's going to be a tough game.
So all right. So I'll be honest with you.
Yes.
I really don't want there to be any tough games for us this season, irrespective of them being tough on paper. As far as I'm concerned, we have the tools to beat every single team in the Premier League, and we should beat every single team in the Premier League. The cause for concern, however, is a lot of people, in my opinion, a lot of people don't realize why we're playing like this currently. Now, in terms of the quality on the ball, I think we need to step it up and try to be a little bit better in terms of accuracy of pass, in terms of possession retention, and so on and so forth. Those are the key things within the team, especially with the players that we acquired, that I think are the most important aspects of the game that I need to say. No, has there been improvement? Yes. So, for instance, a lot of people are coming down on Wirtz. People calling him rubbish, this and that, what have you. I don't think Wirtz has been rubbish. He's just been a solid 6 out of 10 every game, which if you spent 100 and plus whatever million for a player, you really expect him to be at least a 8 to a 8.5, 9 out of 10 every week. But we're not currently getting that, but I'm not fussed about it because the quality is there. He still looks better. Just from a gameplay perspective, when you watch him throughout 90 minutes or the amount of time he plays each game, when you watch him, still pretty solid, still offers us fundamental technical ability that we've lacked in the 10 for years. And I'm quite fine for him to be this way as long as he eventually gets his foot in and start, producing somewhere, as well as whenever I'd also like for whenever him pass like Salah the ball or pass Isak the ball or pass Ekitike the ball, that they score. Because essentially, even if he's not scoring, he'll provide assists, and he has made, certain passes and so on and so forth that man should have scored, but it just didn't. No. Am I worried about Palace? No. I think we should be, but brother, listen. Isak starts on the weekend, and we have Salah. Van Dijk is in defense. Gravenberch is in midfield. I am not worried about Palace. If we lose to Palace, I'll be very upset. If we draw against Palace, I won't be as upset, but I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? But I also do think...
You know what it means, though, if we draw against Palace?
Huh?
You know what it means, though, if we draw against Palace?
Just this.
No. What will happen is Arsenal will draw to Newcastle.
Draw? No, they lose. They're losing to Newcastle. But
they end up being a point gained at the end. Watch.
No, yeah, because he's going. But remember, now Arteta is going there with the defensive midfield, isn't it?
I don't think that this is the.
Do you know Newcastle? Do you know Newcastle have only conceded 3 goals this season?
Can you stop with these stats, please? Stop.
No, I'm just saying.
We need to manifest. We need to
I
manifest.
don't think
Newcastle are solid. They won't concede.
We're not.
Super solid.
But look,
We're not at the point of the season to worry about. Like, I don't think that anyone. If we draw tomorrow, but I see significant improvements in the way that certain players are playing, it is what it is. It's the 6th game of the season. There's 32 games left.
Hey, Mike,
I'm
not.
I
need Ekitike to wrap one top. I need words to wrap one top bins or something, right?
Yeah. Listen, I'm just going to tell you right now, it's going to be 007. Like, I'm sorry to everyone out there.
No 007.
Who's a Liverpool fan. It's going to be a 007.
No,
I refuse to say it because he got an assist in the community.
But look, here's something I think we need to primarily address. It is what we call slots injury management. Do you know what slots injury management is?
Yeah, players only play for 60 minutes.
No, not just that. It's not just that. Once we get a comfortable lead, everyone shuts off. So, for instance, if you analyze a lot of our games this and last season, when we start a game, The right back, left back, bombing forward, runs from midfield, all of this intensity, high pressing, blah, 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 blah. So for instance, it's successful and we go 2-0 up. None of that happens anymore. Everyone's holding. The intensity drops. When we're on the ball, it's just simple. La 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 la. We're just passing it, and then when we're off the ball, the other team just looks like everybody's Ronaldinho, because it's like, bro, why you're not running? They're just tracking, covering little spaces. They're not going forward, trying to win the ball so that we can attack. Exactly. And as my guy here said, we're no longer killing teams, but I can also say the reason we won the league last season was because we're no longer killing teams, because killing teams kills our players.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but
killing team. Wait. Killing teams kills our players. What do you mean? I need to explain.
From an injury perspective, because we always had significant injuries throughout the team, and a lot of times, like for instance, the clubs last season where we won the Carabao Cup, we had to field kids in that Carabao Cup final, and we fielded kids for most of that season. Why? It's because we're always gung-ho, always running. It's just all this running.
Okay, you're missing a very key part of that story, and the fact that when Klopp was here, almost a significant percentage of injuries came in training, not in gameplay. Last season, I think our most major injury, losing Konate, came from an on-field contact injury. When Jota got hurt last season, it was an on-field contact injury. Under Arne Slot, almost intensity. Giovanni Leone, on-field contact injury. Yes, I do agree. We slow down, right? Because we don't want to overexert ourselves when we're up 2-0. But at the same time, that's how you have 3 separate times where you've blown a 2-0 lead. Like, I don't want to take my foot off the fucking gas pedal. Keep it on the gas pedal until it's 3, right? I'm very much of the mindset that 2-0 does not exist for Liverpool. I don't ever want to see a 2-0. I either want it to be 1-0 or I want it to be 3-0.
I'll be honest with you, Mike.
2-0 for as little of an amount of time as possible.
I think we have a very arrogant team. I'm going to be honest with you.
100%.
I strongly believe, because when you analyze the games, when we take a lead, we play as though it's okay. They can square the ball. It's okay. They can play that through pass. It's fine. Van Dijk is back there. That's literally how we play. It's like we have a brick wall around the 18-yard box and no one cares to actually defend as intensely as we were. But I also think the reason why we don't necessarily care is because we know we can just score back.
Yeah, but eventually, your luck is going to run out. Like, eventually,
Agreed.
it isn't luck. It's just a turn of phrase.
Behind this season.
I know, but I'm just using it.
We're like Thanos. We have all the stones in it.
Don't take it so literally. Listen, to me, my issues. I don't care about the last minute winners other than it affects my blood pressure. And I'm tired of feeling like I just worked out after watching a fucking football match. But to me, I just want to see progressive improvements from the players. The results are fantastic, but it's a 38 game season. I know eventually Arsenal are going to hit. They're going to hit a spell of bad form. Manchester City will hit a spell of bad form if they're not already in that spell of bad form. Okay, I don't care about a 5-point lead 5 games into the season. Like, again, there's 33 games left. 5 points means nothing with how many points there are to play for. There's over 100 points left. It's just to me.
All right, so Mike,
to me, I haven't seen the proper performances from certain players, or I haven't seen enough over the amount of time that they've been on the pitch.
Here's the thing
about that, Mike.
Here's the thing about a 5-point lead at this point of the season. Number one, having a 5-point lead at this point in the season, in my opinion, puts us in a situation where no one will catch us. And here's the reason I say that. Because no one at this juncture has the quality. Whatever is going on at City, that will prevent them from catching us. I have no idea what it is, but it will happen. Arsenal, their coach is Arteta. Need I say anything else?
Yeah, but
and then where else we go? What we're going to talk about Chelsea, Tottenham, them, man.
You're okay, but like you're talking about a two game difference.
I'm
right?
arrogant.
Like literally all that needs to happen.
Low-key, by definition, you're being arrogant right now.
I am arrogant.
Like literally, imagine.
Hey, we're Liverpool fans. We get to be arrogant.
Hey, brother,
imagine Konate gets sent off and withdraw. It's just, again, results-based analysis. This is not the time for it. This is the time to be looking at
analysis. Whoa, what's with this? What's with this?
Why is it taking 6 games to get going? It's the time to look at Milos Kerkez and say why like
keep going.
Do you just feel like this is too big of a team for you? Like, where did all your fundamentals of football go? Same thing for Frimpong. Same thing for McAllister, who's been fucking dreadful, and I don't care about his fitness. He has been careless with the football this season. Just criminally careless.
Mike, why do you always bitch about something? Can I understand why? Tell me.
Yeah,
I want to know. You know, Mike. Let me tell you something. The roles between us have been reversed. You realize you used to be me and I used to be
no.
I used to be the guy that complains all the time, and now I just sit back. Watch this. Kerkez has been shit. McAllister's been shit. Frimpong has been an amazing signing, but he's played like 2.5 games because he's been unfit. We've got Leone out till basically the end of the season. McAllister is not even fit. Salah is not even playing at 70% of what he did last season. Isak hasn't even had a preseason, and he hasn't even hit the ground running. 3/4 of the fan base want Gakpo's hold, and we're 5 points ahead. Let's say 4 of these 8 things turn around. So let's say Salah is now just 75% of what he was last season. Let's say Frimpong now is fit till the end of the season and he plays amazing. Let's say McAllister picks his form back up, and Isak now, after having a preseason, hits the ground running. So 4 out of 8 happens. Okay?
Also, we're going 8 points ahead.
No, wait. Let's say wait. Let's do negative as well. Let's say Kerkez is shit, and I've got to start Robertson left back. You know I don't like Robertson at all. Let's say Gakpo's form continues, 2 goals in 6 games till the end of the season. Even with all those things happening, we're still gonna win the league. That's my thing. Like, and I look at this Premier League, and people, I think we've micro-analyzed everything to the point where we forgot certain games as context. Let's go through it. Bournemouth, we were 2-0 up. We were comfortable, Mike. And then Slot made a mistake, which he himself rectified. He put Endo on at right back. They absolutely abused him at right back. So immediately he changed it up. He put Gomez right back, Endo back in midfield. Guess what? We came back, we won the game. St. James's Park, the way that we played with 10 men was pathetic. I agree, Mike. But guess what? City lost away at St. James's Park. Chelsea lost away at St. James's Park. Arsenal lost away at St. James's Park. So that game is a 3-point, and that's it. Arsenal at home, title race. Second half, we were unbelievable in the second half. First half, we were shit, no problem. Second half, we were unbelievable. We were the only team that came out to attack, to the level where a Man United legend, Peter Schmeichel, comes out and says, I've never wanted Liverpool to win a game as much as I wanted them to win this game. Burnley, I agree. Burnley, Mike Das has every right to complain and say everything that he wants to say.
Okay,
Everton,
you're viewing this in a silo.
Wait, let me finish.
Silo.
Everton at home, it's a derby. First half, we were incredible. We were playing beautiful, sexy football. Second half, we took the foot off the pedal. In the words of Lex, what's the bomb Lex dropped? Killing off teams, kills off our team.
Can I respond?
Yes.
You are viewing this in a silo. Okay, you're viewing all these individual games as individual games. My view of this club in our current form goes back to January of last year, the turn into 2025, how we have played since then. If you look at all of the goals that we have conceded this season, they're not team goals. They're individual mistakes that cannot happen and have consistently happened from different players in every single game. Stupid mistakes, unforced mistakes, right? To me, again, my perspective in all competitive sports is always the same, whether it's Liverpool or the Mets or the Knicks or the Giants. Complacency is the enemy of winners. I'm not going to sit here and be happy because we got 5 from 5. There's always something to improve on, and that's the mentality that I want from my manager. That's the mentality that I want from my players. If you win 3-0, but someone gave up a stupid one-on-one, the first thing I want to hear is, why the fuck did you give up that one-on-one, right? You have to always focus on what's not going right so that everything goes right. At least that's just the way I view it. And if other people want to call that negative, that's your prerogative. You can view it from the whole optimism, glass half full. Yeah.
You know, I'm not that type of guy, Mike.
No, I'm just talking to anybody. But to me, I'm viewing this from how we finished the season last year and how we've started the season this year. And yes, you can say we added a whole bunch of guys, but I spent $500 million on all of these guys. So I am giving them time. It is only 6 games in. I'm not jumping to conclusions, but at the same time, like, I am going to be critical because I think that we could be so much better. And the mistakes that we have made, especially against Bournemouth, if you look at both those goals, Endo, what the fuck are you doing? And Mo, 2 times, why are you laying it off to a guy who has 2 men on him? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait. Bournemouth?
No, that goal is on Soboslai. You're so shameful.
That was
Soboslai.
That was
Go watch it back.
No.
I have watched it back.
He tried a back heel flick in the middle of the pitch. Don't give me that.
Don't give me that bullshit, Mike.
Mo forced the pass inside when Endo dropped deep and had 20 yards of space to collect the ball.
Let me clear this up.
Endo pushes up.
If Words was in his position, he would have retained the ball better, and that wouldn't have been a counter.
Mo made the risky pass where he had Endo who could just recycle.
A risky pass is a 2-yard layoff.
We don't recycle.
A 2-yard layoff is a risky pass.
Bro, why are you gonna? If I
this
have
is
Endo,
Arsenal. We don't recycle.
If I am up 2-0 and Endo is dropping down to receive the ball, why am I not going to just give it to him so that he can go give it to Virgil and we can just reset? Why am I trying to force it into Sabo, who has 2 men on him, who's then forced to make a first time?
He's not forced.
Same thing.
He made a bad decision.
The same thing with the second goal. The second goal that we conceded, Mo cuts inside, gives a stupid pass to Soboslai. Bada bing, bada boom. Arnie Slot has said it himself. You guys are arguing, and Arnie Slot has literally said exactly what I said.
Mike, teams concede goals. It's called a football match.
100%. What?
Like,
Yes, but
you
but
can't
I
have-
Do
don't-
you want us to play like Arsenal? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh my.
we are the
You want us
ones.
to play defensive.
No, wait, K-Mac. Do you want us to
single
play like
games.
Arsenal, Mike? That's the question.
No,
We won't
every-
win games.
I don't.
We won't. We'll
want
never
to play
win
like
games
ours.
if we play like Arsenal.
Sideways.
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 You're not.
Like-
You guys are getting all emotional. This isn't about that. This
Are
is
we
about
crabs?
stupid. This is
Sideways.
about stupid individual mistakes that are preventable. Every single goal that we have conceded this season has been off the back of someone making a stupid,
So what?
unforced error.
So what? They're human.
I have a problem with that. Because
So you demand perfection.
no. I want
perfect.
if someone
Perfect.
if someone is going to score on us, I don't want us to beat ourselves. And so far this season, I have not seen a single goal that we have conceded that we didn't beat ourselves on. That's
And that was the
that's
same last
that's
season.
the perspective.
That was the season before. So that means we're not being beaten on the pitch. That means we're not. So Slot's not to blame. So who are you blaming then? You're blaming individual mistakes because
Yeah.
that just happens. That just happens.
So, Mike, are you concerned? Like, do you have a concern in general in terms of us
Can't get
achieving our
perfection.
objectives, or what is your gripe specifically?
I mean,
The funny thing is Hussam has literally just said it at the start. The Premier League is the hardest league in the world. There's hardly
For a
any
reason. For
that
a
aren't
reason.
gonna give you a game.
I'd rather play Valencia away than Crystal Palace away. I'd
I'm
rather
not
play
like any
Atletico
team in
Madrid
Germany
away than
I
Bournemouth away right now. You can say that all you want, but it's the truth. We cannot sit here and say Premier League is the most difficult league in the world and then expect us to just be perfect. Well, so you want us to basically do like a Golden State Warriors, like
I'm not
73 and 9
expecting
season, basically.
I'm not expecting perfection, but
You are.
No, I'm not because you're 2-0 up against Bournemouth and two individual schoolyard mistakes lead to 2 goals conceded against Crystal Palace. Same thing. Atletico Madrid, same thing. Every single time, it's the same thing against Everton. Listen, we only gave up that one opportunity, and it was a great goal, right? Jack Grealish was just having his way with Connor Bradley. It is what it is. The kid just wasn't up to it. Jack Grealish showed up. Whatever.
He was on a yellow card. He was on a yellow card.
Regardless of that, they didn't create too much outside of that opportunity. Burnley, we didn't give up anything. I got nothing to say about the Burnley game.
Okay, do you
Rio
think
and
the
Samoa.
Lost the
No,
game
watch this,
at
watch
home
this.
for a
Do
whole
you think the
season.
Soboslai free kick was a beautiful
I don't have
free kick?
any. I don't have any gripe over Burnley.
No, wait. What is the Soboslai free kick? A beautiful free kick.
Yeah, that was a world class differentiator.
I agree with you. Zubimendi made a mistake to concede that free kick, and Raya made a mistake leaving that much space on that side. So it's
I would not.
Soboslai beautiful free kick. It's a mistake.
I would not. I'm not going to put Zubimendi fouling someone 34 yards outside of the box in the same thing as McAllister. As McAllister. Again, but you have to look at what is the mistake? Like
do you think
you're
the
just
Arsenal
you're just
fans, do
doing.
you think the Arsenal fans blame Zubimendi and the goalkeeper for them losing?
No, they just say Liverpool scored a wonder goal. That's what they say.
You're talking about perfection.
Again, that's what I would
I got
aspire
you there. He
to.
knows he's been
That-
got as well.
No, I haven't been got because you're viewing all mistakes on the same level. Like, if again, Soboslai beat you. Like, he had a free kick from 34 yards. You did the professional thing. You fouled because you felt like your team was caught out. It is what it is. You're going to make that foul because one time out of 100, that free kick isn't going in. And it just turns out that, 99 times out of 100, it's not going in. It just turns out that on the day, this was the one time that Soboslai actually hit the fucking target in Liverpool red. In these other games, you're talking about simple, fundamental mistakes. Alexis McAllister, we're in a spell of possession where for the last 15 minutes we can't hold the ball because everyone is just giving it right back to Everton. And what does he do? He tries to split two Everton players to get it in behind to a guy who will then be in a 1-on-3. What the fuck are we doing? That then turns into a counterattack, which leads to the goal. Again, brilliantly taken. But what was the first step, right? The same thing for Bournemouth. Mo, yes, you could play in Dominic Soboslai, but you're up 2-0. And Endo just went out of position, and he's clearly calling for the ball. And we've been recycling it the whole fucking game. So this is the one time that you decide to cut it inside. And yes, Soboslai also makes a mistake. But it's about what is the mistake.
Like you want Liverpool to score the third goal. That's what they're doing. That's what McAllister's trying to do. That's what Endo's trying to do.
Yeah.
He's trying to attack to score
In that
the goal, and we can
in
see
that third moment, I don't. In that, if you look at McAllister's pass, no, like I think that he's just trying to get the ball out of our half, and he sees whoever it was, and he tries to split two defenders, and he takes a risk, and he's already been poor. It's just,
Endo was
really
out of
game
position.
differently.
Endo shouldn't have played there. That was Slot's fault. Like it was a terrible sub to put him as a right back.
Bro, here's the thing. Okay, let's use a different example then, because you think the free kick doesn't apply. The winner we scored away at Newcastle. Factually, is that not a Livramento mistake not covering the back post, or is that a Rio beautiful goal?
They were down to 10 men. I'm not gonna analyze.
That's
I'm not gonna
not the
analyze.
point, Mike.
I'm not gonna. Okay, but again, like you're viewing it as if every condition is the same condition. You're
Okay, the
mistake
Ekitike goal against
as
Everton,
as
the
in-
easiest one. Ekitike goal against Everton. Gravenberg goal against Everton. Was that a beautiful pass from Mo, or did Everton leave space in behind for him to pass the ball?
That was again. That's a beautiful pass from Mo and a crazy finish from a defensive.
And why did Gravenberg have that space? Why? Because Everton left that space open for Gravenberg to run into.
Yes, but again,
every goal in
you're
some way,
talking-
shape, or form is a mistake.
Yeah.
Not okay.
Yeah.
If you view everything as blanket black and white with no context, then yes, every single goal ever is directly as a result of a mistake from the opposing team.
Yes.
But not all mistakes are the same. Like if I say a mistake, that doesn't mean okay. If Allison turns around and kicks the ball into the back of the net by himself, that's not the same mistake as I, kicked a corner in and you lost a duel to a guy. Yes, those are two mistakes, but are they the same? Are they?
No, they're not the same. You're correct. I'm simply saying
that's the logic. That's the logic that you're using.
This
You're
is K-Max
you're
point. This is
equating
K-Max
every
point.
mistake to
The
be
reason why we lost the ball in the moments that you brought up was because we were trying to do what you want us to do, which is kill off the opponent.
Okay, but there's a difference between doing that with intention and doing that carelessly.
Mike,
You can't have it both ways.
now you're not just
We're trying to
micro-analyzing.
get
You're
the
like
goal.
I'm
nano-analyzing.
not even micro-analyzing. I'm looking at the game.
Mike
Do you
just
believe
wants.
what I'm saying?
Mike, how you're speaking, Mike? Do you know why Arsenal look the way they look? It's because they try not to take risk. In order to play free-flowing attacking football, you have to risk not being free.
Yes, but Arsenal are at 0-0 and we're up 2-0. There's a huge difference. Yeah, there's a massive difference between those two different score lines. And there's all again, why are we comparing like for like Liverpool to Arsenal? That doesn't make any sense. If anything, I'm comparing. I'm comparing. No. If anything, I'm comparing this Liverpool to the Liverpool that I saw in the first half of last season, with essentially the same players, the same exact spine, subtracting, Florian Wirtz. Milos Kerkez has only started 3 games. Frimpong's only started 2 games.
But last season we never killed off games either, Mike. We never did it last season. We won a lot of games 1-0 by a goal.
Yes, but we also didn't concede anything because our transition defense was 1,000 times better than it is today. In the first half of last season,
conceded like 40 goals, but
for an extended period of time last season, us and Arsenal were at the same amount of goals conceded. Yet one of us gets called the best defense in England, and the other one gets called Swiss cheese. So explain to me how.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Swiss cheese wins the league, innit?
Actually, thank you for bringing this up, Lex. There's another point. Ashraf, who's actually an Arsenal fan, went back and did his research because he's an Arteta outer, right? So he don't like his manager. Guess how many? No one answered this except Mike.
I love
please.
Arteta.
Yes, me too. But I want to ask Mike a question. Mike, out of the last 10 league winners, how many of them were the best defense? Guess.
It hasn't been the last 3 years because that's Arsenal and they haven't won. I don't think City ever had the best defense. I think that this is a trap question. So I'm gonna say one time.
Out of the last 10 years, 4 league winners have been the best defense. But most of the league winners have had the best attack. I would rather win. By the way, Liverpool Football Club's mentality.
By
the way, I want to say
Yokere scored
Liverpool's
100 goals in
mentality.
2 seasons.
No, let me tell you the Liverpool mentality difference. Do we all agree? Had Liverpool been 1-0 down to Man City with 7 minutes of added time, Gakpo scores an equalizer in the 91st minute, would he have celebrated or would he have grabbed the ball and ran back?
No, we would have gone. But again,
and that mentality, Mike, of I would rather lose going for the win is the reason why we will concede goals, we will make mistakes, and we'll have imperfections because we're always trying to go for the win, Mike. So unless you want us to do Arteta boring bullshit horseshoe football where we get one big chance per half, then I don't know what to tell you.
Don't pass the ball to Sobo.
You guys are just like, you're thinking that I'm saying one thing, but it's clear that I'm not computing to you what I'm thinking because you're acting as though I want to play fucking
one thing, Mike.
Arteta ball.
Mike, can I also mention
you don't, Mike?
No one's talking about.
You don't want Arteta ball? Are you sure? The way that you're speaking,
just because I want guys to shape the fuck up does not mean that I want to sit back like a little bitch and play in a back five against fucking Wolves. Okay, there's a strong difference between.
Is that what you think about Arteta?
Arteta is a bitch. Okay, like he played he played 3 CDMs at home to fucking City. Regardless of that, I
can't believe you said that.
I'm just looking at the individual mistakes and wanting those. Again, perfection is not
okay.
possible.
Okay, but let me reverse it.
We understand, but
you're gonna get mad.
I don't want to see
Arsenal away at Port Vale. Arsenal away at Port Vale did exactly.
They won 2-0.
Great, and they had complete control. The Arsenal fans fell asleep watching that game. Do you want us to play that way?
Well, I mean, we kind of did that against Southampton. It's just we didn't have our starting 11.
No, we did not. Before Isak scored, Southampton had 2 big chances they missed in the same moment. What
I'm trying to say is once we scored that first goal, we didn't do jack shit. We didn't create anything. And outside of that first goal, the only chance that we created was in the first 50 seconds of the game. So Isak 50 seconds in,
had 0 shots
opportunity.
On it's not the same thing.
Yeah. I'm just more talking about nothing happened in either of those games yet. One of us won 2-1 and the other one won 2-0. One of us played most of our starting 11. The other one played like 4 out of the starting 11. If you
I understand, I'm saying because we have a winning mentality and we want to go for the win and we want to go for the kill, we will concede goals in the process of going for the win and going for the kill. If someone offered me at the start of the season, do you want to have the strongest attack in the league or the strongest defense in the league? I'd say the strongest attack in the league. Why? Because modern football has now changed. What Ferguson said applied 20 years ago. Right now, it does not apply because attackers win new games. That's why Liverpool went and bought Isak, went and bought Ekitike, because you need to have nuclear weapons up top. And let me just say this to Arne Klopp. I'm going to time you out now. And you get me, this is your final warning. Do not be xenophobic and disrespectful. I don't give a fuck where Mike is from. We're arguing Mike's point. We're not arguing the fact that he's American or that he's Canadian or whatever it is. So you're going to hold this time out. You get me? 5-minute timeout now. Think about the statement you just made. No one insult where someone is from because that's very disrespectful. We have 4 people here, completely different backgrounds. Canadian, American, Jamaican, Scouse, Arab. And we all support Liverpool Football Club and we're having a great conversation. So no one gives a fuck where someone is from. Argue the point. Say Mike is...
I love the way you
even
said
if you say like... No, wait, this is important. Even if you say Mike is a clown because the way that we attack, blah, blah, that's fine. But don't insult where someone's from, please.
Now I love the way you said Scouse instead of English.
Scouse not English, isn't it? Scouse not English. I live the Scouse lifestyle. I'm not Tom Little. I don't support England. You get me? I don't support England. Let me just grab these supers for a move on as well. Talk about the Guehi thing, which I wanted to ask you guys about, the fact that we won't get him in January. First of all, guys, 700 people locked in. Please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Go subscribe to all my brothers on the panel with all 4 different backgrounds. You get me? We all come together to talk about Liverpool Football Club. So go subscribe to all their channels.
I need to make one clarifier and then we can move on from this whole conversation.
Yes.
All I'm saying is that if Arne Slot is sitting there like you have a game on Saturday and then you guys get Sunday off and then you're back in the training ground on Monday and then you're watching film and then on Tuesday you're in training and you're watching film. I want my manager regardless of what the scoreline is, to look at those moments and highlight those moments over everything else. Maybe just the fact that we're all sharing opinions here, it's getting lost in translation. But you bet your fucking ass, Arnie Slot is literally putting that frame up for Alexis McAllister in front of everyone, and he's making him stand up in front of the whole team, and he's saying, "What were you thinking? What kind of fucking pass is that?" He's probably doing the same thing to Ekitike, and the same thing for everyone. And I guarantee you, Pep Guardiola absolutely rips apart his own fucking team, because you need to have that insanity complex in order to win everything. You need to be a psycho. You need to be cold-blooded. And
Hey, brother, not everybody is Pep, innit? Like, come on, man.
No, but all winners have something in common. They are obsessed. They are obsessive. And obsessive people would look at those moments and say,
Brother.
that's what we need to work on. That's what we need to mitigate.
Yeah, but Slot always knows what we need to work on, and he works on it. I don't know what you're worried about, fam.
It's not. I don't even think that.
I think that's my question, Mike. That's my question for you. Like,
It's
are you just voicing your concerns, or are you genuinely concerned that
Bro, he's been ranting about it for 30 minutes. What do you think?
Like,
I am
confused. Like, what's your like position?
I
have to wonder who's the coward, Mike or Arteta.
I think. Okay, first off, I'm not a coward. I still back us to win.
Sound like it.
But to me, I'm just highlighting what I'm seeing
I'm
going wrong, rather
afraid
than
when we
sitting
go
here
to Crystal
highlighting
Palace,
everything going right.
We'll be fine, blood.
Again, my concern is that we were a razor thin edge away from not having 6 of those points. I get it. We have them, so it is what it is. Reality. You can't look back. Hindsight's 20/20. But still, it's too close for comfort. And I expect much more from a team that I have seen play this season in 20-minute spells exceptional football. And I don't think that these should be problems. So, like, concern, maybe that's too big of a word, but I guess maybe aware of how fine the margin is right now. Yeah, and that's not comfortable. But I don't say that. I don't say
the
that
margin fine?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, it is 100%.
Can I ask you a question, Mike? Do you think we're going to get better?
Yes.
How's the margin fine, Mike?
So why are you worried? Why are you worried if you think we're going to?
How's the margin fine?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, here we go. Ready? 99, 94, 92, 87. What's the other one? 91. What was Mo Salah's penalty? 95. Though all of those numbers are how I would define it, being a thin margin. There's what? How much time left of play could I combine? Maybe like 15 minutes. 15 minutes of combined time after those goals. So yeah, the fucking margin is very thin.
But we do it on a
conventional.
All right, so score 2 goals, part the bus.
No,
Good.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, score 2 goals and then go for the third.
I want to mitigate individual stupidness from the team. Individual dumb fucking errors that shouldn't happen.
So you want Slot to tell them stop being idiots?
Yes,
I don't think they're trying to be idiots though.
No.
How
But that
about,
doesn't mean
credit the other Premier League teams for having an actual team that can compete with Liverpool? I'd give them credit. Everton, Grealish was skinning them, man. Bournemouth, they're what, 4th right now?
Listen, Everton
when we played them.
Everton was skinning us, but if our 115 million pound midfielder didn't take 30 seconds every time he touched the ball, it would have been 3-0. So like we can go both ways here. We could do defensive errors. We could also do offensive errors.
When them send the guy for a hot dog and then him have a follow-up tackle?
Yeah. Did you see how long he took after that first touch rather than hitting it first time? It's just every time with him.
Have you ever played football?
Again,
I'd love to see you after making that chop to send the other man with Tarkowski right behind him, following him up. I'd love to see you take a shot, right?
I'm not getting. I wasn't bought for 115 million pounds.
Yeah, but bro, 115 doesn't mean he has robotic legs, blood.
No, but 115 means that after 6 times that you've gotten in front of goal, I should at least expect
this comment for me sums it up.
What
I agree
goal?
with so much. We all understand what Mike is saying, but your standards are just unachievable. I'll be honest with you. You basically indirectly are saying, you're not saying it, but you're indirectly saying, I want perfection every game. I don't want any mistake, blah, blah, blah. That's not football, bro.
If you aim for Mars, you're probably going to reach the moon. Simple as that.
Listen, Mike.
Maybe we're on Mars already. We're top of the league as Premier League champions, 5 points ahead of us.
Thank you very much.
There's always a further destination. And if you keep aiming further, you're going to get closer. And you're going to get closer.
Okay, let me just grab these.
You mentioned something that Mike just kind
let me guys, let me just grab these supers before we move on to talk about the Guehi situation. Big up to all of you guys. Guys, I have been on 59.8k since 3000 BC. I'm like 2 subscribers away. There were dragons on the planet since I've been on 59.8k. I'm like 2 subs away. Everyone in the chat, go subscribe from your mom phone, your dad phone, your sister phone, your brother phone, from your laptop. Make a fake account and subscribe. Let me just get to 59.9k because it's pissing me off how long it's taking for me to get there. So just I've been on that since like 3000 BC. You get me? So like the video and subscribe right now. Subscribe from your like TV at home. You get me? Just find a way to sub. You get me? Love you all. Anyway, shiver me timbers. F all that. We're Liverpool Football Club. Errors happen when you play football the right way. We take chances. No, respond. Don't just hold your hand up. Respond. You have to respond to this.
This is this guy's opinion. Errors do happen. That doesn't mean I should just ignore them because, well, listen, guys, errors happen. So we shouldn't talk about it. Like, I know that he made the error, but errors happen. So we shouldn't talk about that error because errors happen. So yeah, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just not going to talk about any errors anymore. You know, when someone misses a wide, you know what? We might as well just ignore all of Darwin Núñez's all of his missed chances because guess what, guys? Errors happen. And we're playing attacking football. So Darwin's always going to get in front of there. He's going to keep getting chances, but errors happen.
Wait. Where's Darwin?
So we shouldn't look at them. I'm using an example.
Now you're doing that.
Why am I highlighting anyone?
It's a bad example.
Now you're doing that drifty thing.
It's an error.
It's a horrendous example.
How is missing an error?
Missing is an error. If you miss a shot on target, that's an error.
Why don't you call
if Darwin Núñez misses a wide open goal against
why are you
Aston Villa,
calling Darwin Núñez?
We're talking about
Are
conceding
we talking
goals.
about Darwin Núñez?
You're talking about conceding goals. We haven't got a problem scoring them.
I'm just using an example of this guy's logic. He says errors happen when you play football the right way. We take chances. So you're right. If errors happen, then let's not call out any of them. Let's not call out errors that happen when we miss a wide open goal. Let's not call out any errors that happen when we give up a wide open goal.
But we don't
errors
miss a wide open goal.
No one is saying that. Now you're exaggerating because there's different levels.
And Mike, you got enough sleep today? How you sleep last night?
That's exactly how your basically the original point that I took, you took to the extreme and then plastered the same logic upon everything. So I'm just doing the same thing
This
to you.
guy's stressing me out.
Okay, let me tell you why I didn't take it to the extreme. The reason why I didn't take it to the extreme is I broke down every single game and I said the 8 negative things that are happening at Liverpool. And I said, what if just 4 out of these 8 things turn around? I ask you an objective question. I'm saying, let's say 4 out of the 8 negative continue, but 4 of the others become positives. Mike, how dare you say 007, you calculation merchant, is what Fonzie is saying.
It's going to happen. It's going to be 007 this week.
That picture.
Why are you being so negative?
Why other title team media? Which other title team media cries about 2 strikers? None. You get me? None. I don't know why people are just like, oh my god, Ekitike is upset. No, he's not upset. Who told you he's upset? Start trio. Gakpo plays better with competition. Personally, I'd start Chiesa. I'm just saying, Spaghetti Mafia, unbelievable.
Definitely start Chiesa.
Yeah.
Shout out Spaghetti Mafia. Yes, we have finally hit 59.9k. Thank you guys. Big up to you, Kumar Haji, in the chat. You get me? Appreciate you. Someone just subscribed from their TV or something. So appreciate you guys, man. Like and subscribe. Best 3 teams in the world play offensive football. PSG, Liverpool, Barcelona. Exactly. That's the reality, man. That's the reality. That's just the truth. Here we go. I knew this was coming. I know you, Jenny. Big up Osam, Mike, and the panel. I'm seeking peace, not violence. If you know, you know. She's holding herself so bad to not cuss Mike. Her and Mike have this like back and forth relationship.
But like you're allowed to disagree. Like I don't give a shit if you disagree with me. It doesn't like to anyone in the chat who keeps typing. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm here to spread to say my opinion.
Then go on, Jenny.
I'm here to say my opinion, and if you disagree with it, I expect you to be able
Jenny,
to
the door for violence has been
open and articulate that in a manner other than oh you don't know ball or oh what is this guy talking about? Like those are very inarticulate. Like give me some substance to work off, and then maybe we can find middle ground. But you know, it is what it is.
Big up, Jenny. Thank you so much. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Like, subscribe. Like I said, I want to start this section off by asking Lex a question. And this is about the Marc Guehi stuff. I don't know if you saw the news, but essentially it's been confirmed by Paul Joyce that Liverpool won't go back in for Marc Guehi in January. How does that make you feel, Lex, moving forward? You're on mute.
You're on mute.
Oh, I don't care. If we don't go in for Marc Guehi, then we just go get a different center back. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not going for anyone. They're saying in January.
No center back.
Yeah, Marc Guehi or.
Well, did this news come out before or after we had an injury?
After Leone.
After Leone.
Yeah.
It came out today.
So just dropping Endo at center back or what?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. And then
I think you should ask Mike this question because he has all the answers.
Mike, go ahead.
I mean, I wouldn't have gone into this season with 5 center backs, and I wouldn't have dilly-dally. Again, right after the window closed, I said we did all of that. We just spent 135 million. You're telling me you can't pony up an extra 10 for Crystal Palace just to get this done with a week left? Like are we really gonna penny pinch here at the end of the line? I know that Crystal Palace couldn't get their guy in, and then that's the excuse that you can use in hindsight. But then I would say, why'd you leave it to so late? Why didn't you
that was
slap your balls on the table?
The chat says Isak can play.
K-Mac, yeah, but. Do you not think that if I had just spent a 10 million premium a week before, Crystal Palace would have signed no one? Get the fuck out of here. No way. Absolutely not.
They just wanted Igor. They thought they signed Igor.
Regardless, it's smoke and mirrors. Like if they don't get a center back this January and we have another injury, then I would say what I would be kind of like Chelsea. Like why did we just bolster our attack but we have Robert Sanchez and Trevor Chalobah?
Chelsea bolstered their attack?
Wait, it was from James Pierce or Paul Joyce? If it's from James Pierce, I'm completely ignoring.
I must have missed something because Chelsea did not bolster their attack.
I mean, whether you want to consider it bolster, they bought attackers, not defenders, when they should have bought defenders.
Paul Joyce, in that article, Paul Joyce also said that we actually offered them the money right after the Community Shield, and Paris just went quiet until like the last 2 days, and then came back like, okay, let's do it. So, I mean, we did offer. It's not like, I think the perception was that we put that money up right on the last day, but according to Joyce, that's not the truth either. But I think honestly, like a sleeper that I think might actually happen this season is I think Bajcetic might get some run at center back.
Yeah. He played really well for Las Palmas as a centre back. Like he really did. Like he had a brilliant game against Real Madrid as well. You should go and watch the highlights of that.
Oh Christ!
He actually grew up a centre back. Like that was the position.
We're only going to play him in the cup. We're only going to play him in the cup games. Like,
there's also Reece Williams.
No,
you never know. He could be another quarter.
He's at the club.
You just don't know.
I'll cry if I see that guy. That'll just take me back to 2021, and those are just terrible memories, man.
I remember the second half of the season, though, when Mo carried us top 4, with Allison as well. We were like for that 10-game period. We were back for 10 games.
Was it Mo or was it Thiago that carried us?
No, it was Mo, definitely Mo.
Was it Mo?
Stop.
I remember
Yes.
Thiago was cooking, man. Thiago was cooking.
You're just a Mo hater. That's why you say this.
Thiago was
You
in
know
jeans.
you are as well. Stop.
Thiago was in jeans.
You know
He wasn't even in shorts.
I have a question for you, Hussam. So now that Isak's here, right?
Mm.
So I presume Mo Salah is going to continue taking penalties. So if he
Correct.
misses one, what happens? Who takes the next one?
He continues to take penalties until he leaves the club.
No, I think
Because
he
if I want to win a league and win a Champions League, I need a confident Mo. And
Nope.
taking him off penalties
Hey,
will just
brother.
unnecessarily make him unconfident. And listen, in all the big games anyway, PSG last season, Champions League knockout, he scored his penalty. He scored his penalty in the Champions League final. He scored his penalty in the AFCON final. Like he's in the big moments, I trust him all the time. If he is gonna miss 2 penalties, like one against Leeds at home and one against like I don't know whoever the fuck, like I don't care. I really don't care.
Didn't he miss versus Madrid as well?
Yeah, and we won the game 2-0. So it wasn't a must.
I'm just saying, and this is just my opinion. I think this will happen. I don't think he'll take penalties if he misses another.
Didn't you actually run the numbers on Mo? And he's only missed like 4 penalties.
Mo actually has a higher penalty conversion rate than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, we all did
Yeah,
that.
that's Ronaldo.
Yeah, but
4
remember sample size.
Ronaldo's shit,
Sample
man.
size.
Overanalyze penalties.
Mo is taking like a
I'm
third
just
of the
saying
penalties.
numbers here. I'm just saying numbers.
Yeah, but it's like a third of the sample size. But yes,
Yeah,
he does
but
have a
it's
better
still
percentage.
he
He has a
still
better
has
percentage.
more-
He has a better one than Messi and Ronaldo and
and
all
Ronaldo.
the other people.
I tell you what, like that Burnley away
And also,
penalty
when you go percentages,
was
Mike,
pressure cooker.
what makes us so sure that if McAllister, let's say, takes pens at Liverpool, out of the next 20 penalties, he ain't gonna miss 3 of them? Then what? You're gonna take McAllister off pens and put someone else?
I'm talking about Isak. I'm talking about Isak. Now that we have
Even then, same thing.
People-
I trust
Because
Isak.
goalkeepers now get detailed analysis of the last 5 penalties where he's more likely to go to yada 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 yada. So there's a massive possibility that he misses one time.
When
or
was the
keeper
last
saves.
time Mo missed a penalty before Real Madrid? Like, let's just be like before Real Madrid in the Champions League last season when he hit it off the post. Before that, when was the last time he missed one? Because everyone's got this whole thing in their head because he's missed 3 in very recent memory recall. Like within, like it's essentially a recency bias. It's a recency bias about his penalty.
I think he went on a good run where he scored like I think it was like 9 in a row without a miss.
It's
I mean,
too
Soboslai's probably. I don't think Soboslai's ever missed, or maybe he's missed.
No,
one.
he has missed one. We checked this. He has missed one.
Yeah.
Look at this.
But here's my thing. Once again, sample size. If Soboslai takes the next 50 penalties and he misses 8 out of 50, just like Mo does, what are we gonna get him off pens too?
Missed. Didn't he miss an AFCON? He missed that AFCON as well for Egypt. Mo's not a good. I'm sorry, guys. I love Mo Salah. He's not a great penalty taker. His
He is.
technique is not great.
No, he
But
actually
he
is.
statistically is.
I think Mo is elite at taking penalties. I just think that he's been unlucky in recent memory.
97% penalties Mo's done. Someone
I
should
don't
put it in
trust
the
Mo.
chat. Like
I
that's
actually
someone-
think out of the last 9, he's missed 1 only. By the way,
I think
And
that
he
the
missed,
only reason why you're highlighting
unless
this
you're
is
counting
because
preseason, you want to be that shameless. That's a you problem.
it's just because Mo hasn't hit. Like it's just because in almost all of these misses, Mo hasn't hit the target. Right? Like it's different when you get saved and the guy in like Emi Martinez beats you. Right? I'm happy to live with that. It is what it is. But what I'm not going to live with is like a Brian Mbeumo hitting the post. Right? Or I'm sorry, or Acuna hitting the post, or a guy not putting it on the frame of goal, which I think 3 of Mo's recent misses, like they weren't even on target. It was either above the bar, it hit the post, or it was to the left of the net. It's like if you want to make an argument that maybe he's just his confidence is off a little bit because he's beating himself, I would understand that, but I don't. I think he's elite in his penalty taking.
There you go. See, even the chat know.
He beats himself.
Just because you have an agenda against Salah, you can't make up shit. Go ahead, Emeka. Floor is yours.
What did I make up? Which part did I make
His
up?
numbers. His numbers. You said he's not an elite penalty taker. Factually, higher percentage than Ronaldo and Messi.
Yeah, but they've taken like 3 or 4 times as many penalties as him. It's not the same. If you gave Salah,
Has Mo taken 3 or 4 times as many penalties as Isak?
I'd have to check. I don't know. The numbers.
I can do it right now. I can do it right now.
Check. Let me know.
I bet you that Mo has minimum taken double Isak's penalties.
Mo has taken
minimum.
Mo has taken Alexander Isak has taken 25 and he's made
Already.
19. He's made
Salah has
19.
taken like 50.
Mo has scored 54 penalties in his career as of late May. That
There
might
you go.
not be that might miss a couple because this is just off of the AI.
No, wait.
Sometimes
Let's
AI
tell
misses.
Mr. Emeka. How many did Isak score out of 25?
19.
He's missed 6.
Hi.
Not great, to be fair.
Oh,
That
that's
is-
not great. What is
That-
worse, 8 penalties missed out of 54 or 6 missed out of
Hey,
25?
hey, brother.
To be fair, that's not great.
Don't forget that even though we bought Isak and them, man, Mo still
Thank
top
you, Ed.
scorer, top assist, innit? Like it's
But,
still we still have Mo. Still
But
Mo
Mo's-
Salah.
I've never been a fan of Mo Salah on penalties. And
There's only one player that
Because
I
he
think
smashes them. That's why.
You should have ended that sentence on the word
Harry Kane.
Salah. And that's it. You would have been correct. Just say the truth, Emeka. Just say you don't trade the guy. Just say it.
Listen, no, I
Just say
do.
why
rate-
do you like?
I do. I do rate
No,
Salah.
you don't. No, you don't. You even said that so like you don't believe.
It's like rival teams talk about, oh, Salah this, Salah that. Where is your Salah, blood? You don't have one.
Listen, I like just
You'd
to sort of
Manchester United fans, you'd love to have a Salah. Arsenal, Saka is not Salah, will never be
If
Salah.
Arsenal had Salah, they'd be league champions minimum 2 out of 3 the last 3 years.
Easily.
just to put a nail in the coffin of this, the consensus greatest player of all time, Lionel Messi, he's only 3 out of 4. His career average is 3 out of 4.
Yeah,
So
but
if you gave
Messi's
him
not a
4,
good penalty taker. Messi's not a good penalty taker.
Okay,
I mean,
Ronaldo's also 3 out of 4.
You know who's
he's
the you know who's the
he's
best?
slightly higher than 3 out of 4.
You
But
know
it's right around the 75 to 80%. Go
And
ahead.
how many more did he take than Salah? How many more? 3 times.
Messi is
Mo
taking
actually has a better
145.
record. Mo's record is more like 4
Check
out of 5.
Balotelli's record.
Hold on. Ronaldo penalty percentage. Ronaldo's the exception. Ronaldo's taken 211
Jeez.
and he's made 84% of them. So Ronaldo's taken 60 more than Messi. But the exception is not the rule. Balotelli penalty.
To main amateur in the chat, I said it. Messi's not a good penalty taker.
Balotelli.
He's missed a
Look,
lot.
look,
Yeah.
listen.
Messi's my favorite player.
Mario Balotelli has taken 1 less penalty than Mohamed Salah in his career, and Mario Balotelli was 91%, 48 out of 53.
I expect that for Mario. I know Mario's one of the most elite penalty takers of all time.
Also, these are just. I'm pretty sure that these are like actual penalties, not.
If I'm not mistaken, I think one guy checked it, and Mo has a higher penalty success rate than even Stevie G, by the way. And this brings me to this super chat right here from Hamid. Thank you so much. Sorry, but that's just such a non-issue. Let me tell you the negative. Thank you, Hamid, for the super chat. I appreciate you, my brother. Big up to Ed, Jenny. Big up to everyone who sent us a super chat. You know my problem. This is my problem. Slot comes to Mo. Mo, you're no longer taking our penalties. Now our penalty taker is McAllister. Whoever you want, okay? Let's not argue who the replacement is. Whoever. Allison takes the penalties. I don't give a fuck. How does that make Mo feel?
No, I don't think it would happen. I think it would maybe be like a conversation between Mo and I don't think he'd be told you're off of it. It might be a conversation between Mo.
Mo is never surrendering the penalties. Me and you both know
Yeah,
that.
I don't want him to either.
Stop it.
I need him to.
If
fucking
I do
stack
that,
him.
if I'm slot and I go tell Mo like, "Oh, you're no longer on penalties, brother,"
Yeah, no,
now
that
his confidence is shot unnecessarily. Now Liverpool get the penalty in the 3rd minute, and Isak goes to take instead of him, and he fails a certain way. And now I've got an unconfident Mo for the remainder of the season. I'm good. Let him miss his 2 penalties this season. I don't give a fuck.
I want him
I
to
mean,
get 200
I mean,
goals.
ask you this question. That penalty against Burnley away when we played Arse, it was in the 90th minute or something.
94th minute.
94th minute. Who would you want to take that penalty more on the pitch? Because As soon as Mo Salah
He
stepped up,
already told you who. Isak. 19 out
No.
of 25.
Isak wasn't on the pitch. The only
Wasn't on
other
the
player
pitch.
on the pitch who I would have given the ball would have been Soboslai. But I
That's
wouldn't have
all
done that.
You got
Yeah, but
Soboslai.
I wouldn't
They're
have done
dropping
that. Or honestly,
Johnson Barnes on your head.
Virgil.
It doesn't matter.
Virgil's a really
what
good
you
penalty
think.
taker. Except
Mo
against
Salah.
PSG.
No, but once
Except
again,
against
Virgil missed a penalty in the shootout against Argentina.
Well, but again, those. I think if it gets saved, it gets saved. Like that.
He's not
That's
taking-
also
he's
that's
not
also
taking penalties since
a
for
problem.
Liverpool,
With
you
this.
know. Virgil's not stepped up for any penalties for Liverpool since that.
The Carabao Cup.
He didn't step up. He didn't take a penalty.
He didn't take one against PSG. I wish he did instead of Donkey Kong.
He
Maybe
didn't.
Salah would have had a Virgil who would have had a
He
Ballon
also
d'Or.
the players aren't the one who set that. So
Yeah, but you got.
Did you feel like
Virgil.
Mo's tweet was directed at you, Hussam, when he said, "Don't disrespect our players"? How'd you feel?
No, I
when you
don't think he was directed at me. I said that I've got no problem with Mo defending his former players, but there's no problem with Liverpool fans saying it's a big upgrade. It is an upgrade.
Okay.
What's a big upgrade?
Mo's just backing his boy. Like, bro, these guys
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
these guys saw each other every day for 3 years. They're probably
Me and
boys.
Mike can
Like,
argue now for the next hour, but if I'm speaking about Mike to a random guy, I'll defend Mike all day.
I just think that like that just comes with any coworker camaraderie. Like if you were playing a competitive game with a guy for 3 years, no matter how shit he was, but he was the fucking man, you'd probably say, I don't care what you have to say, he's the man. You know what I mean?
If I kick Emeka off the stream and Drifty comes on, right? And Kingsman in the chat says Drifty is an upgrade on Emeka because Drifty's been on YouTube for the last 10 years, he's been doing content, right? He's a well-known guy. He's entitled to feel that way. But me, as someone who works with both of you, I won't go like, oh, this guy is such a massive upgrade on Emeka. I'll never say that. Because I like working with you and I like working with him. And Mo, as the teammate of Nunes and Diaz, what's he supposed to come out and say? Oh, you're right, guys, they're massive upgrades. He can't say that. But us as fans, I feel like we're entitled to feel that way. I mean, I'm excited as fuck, bro. You see that Isak goal against Southampton? Nunes would fucking not score that, bro. I'm just saying.
I saw you. I don't know. It was one of your
Yeah,
live
yeah.
streams. It was one of your live
Definitely.
streams. I think it was the first game Isak played, and you were like,
I'm
yo,
moved.
you were just watching the game, just smiling. That's how I've been feeling watching him. Like, I'm too old to have players'
Atletico,
names on the
Atletico watch along.
It was that one. It was that one. I'm too old to have players' names on the back of my jersey, but I feel like I literally manifested Isak to Liverpool. Like my Isak jersey just arrived, and I'm so like I'm just gassed
What's up?
watching that play.
I'm
Why-
too old
why-
to get
why is
named
there
on the back of the
disrespect
shirt as
on-
well, but I did make an exception for Isak because I got an Isak shirt.
That's what I'm saying. Me too.
Hold on.
Me
What
too.
is up with this whole
They're arriving in
disrespect?
10 days. You get me? Go check out our sponsor. They're
Why-
arriving
Why
in 10
are
days.
you why are you shitting on people who get the number on the back of the jersey?
No, I'm not.
Like,
I just think like maybe past 21, 22. I don't know.
Maybe American culture is just different because we don't sell jerseys without a name on the back.
Arab
because
culture is different.
that doesn't make any money
but
here.
It's a British thing, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, getting a shirt with a man's name on the back is a little bit.
See, I told you it's a British
It's called
thing. The British
pride.
guy
It's
has
called
it.
pride. Like this.
You know,
I
they call
mean,
the fuck it wanker as
Yeah,
well.
it is. You are right. It is called pride.
yeah.
I had to make an exception for Isak. I'll just say that.
Literally, it's called pride.
Like why else? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just I would never buy a kit that doesn't have a name on the back. I'm like, what's the point of buying it? So that people can just see
So you can
I
wear your
support
club's
Liverpool.
badge.
Yeah, I could also just wear a hat and it's like a third of the price. If I'm gonna buy a kit, I'm gonna buy it because it's like that guy's the man. But unfortunately, I have bad luck, so I don't buy the kits of players I like because I don't want to pass any sort of bad juju onto them.
I got my dad a Mo Salah shirt because he loves him. So I got him one of the shirts. I got him a Salah shirt. Let's go.
Love that.
So anyway, back to the center back in January. Should we buy a center back in January, guys? Before we got, let me just grab this one because it's related to the topic. Most technique, mainly power. To be fair, doesn't fill some with confidence, me included. But he bags more time than not, so you got to respect it. Yeah, that's my. By the way, I'll never claim that Mo is like the best penalty taker of all time, and I'll not say that. But the numbers speak for themselves. If you've got higher penalty conversion rate than Cristiano Ronaldo himself, then I've got to respect the fact that like you're okay with it. And my thing, I'm looking at it psychologically too. if Slot, thanks so much, Selection, and welcome back to the channel, I guess. If Slot comes to Mo and was like, you're no longer taking penalties, that affects his confidence negatively. And I'm be honest with you, it's just, big up Hamid, who mentioned it earlier, it's just such a non-issue that I'm not trying to make it an issue. And then here's where it becomes a problem. And this is another psychological issue. Let's say Mo is taken off penalties and Isak is on penalties, and Isak misses his first penalty. Then what? Ooh. And then in the Champions League semi-final, I'm in a penalty shootout. Guess what? Now Mo ain't confident, Isak ain't confident. Whoever the fuck takes the penalties after Isak ain't confident either, and now we're fucked completely just because of one decision. So listen, if we get 15 penalties this season, 14 penalties, Mo is gonna miss 2 of them. I live with that. I'm okay with that because he's gonna score the other 12.
Yeah,
I'll live with
it. As that super chat said, it's not a major issue. I just was curious. Your thoughts?
And I came ready, Emeka. You know I come
ready. The free kicks, like keep on
ready
always.
So anyway, guys, back to the topic. Should we get a centre back in January? Get a centre back in January.
I think we should, but we shouldn't overpay for Guehi either.
I also think even if we were going in for Guehi in January, like we wouldn't say it. Because it's kind of like giving them the advantage in a sense, isn't it?
Yeah, we wouldn't like. That's a good point too. We won't come out
and play it, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we just don't want to do that type of business with them because of how they handled the situation prior. If the reports are right and they actually just didn't respond until last minute, but I mean. Either way, for me, as long as we do get a centre back, because we need one, innit? We need one. So it's like I wouldn't want to not finish the season. If we can just play Konate and Van Dijk every game and they stay fit, well, fine, innit? But I doubt that's gonna happen.
I also think a big part of it is potentially if our board doesn't expect Konate to stay, they might be thinking we need to bring in 2 or 3 center backs anyway. Let's get this really good one for free. Then Konate can go, and then we can actually spend big on like an elite center.
That's a good point,
right? Like,
you guys remember the Greek guy that we were linked to this summer?
What's his name?
Who remembers that? I think it was.
I remember.
The Wolfsburg center back. What's his name? Constantino.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You remember the Wolfsburg center back?
Yeah,
if we're pre-planning for Gomez leaving and we think, okay, we're getting at Guehi for free in the summer, we might just go get that guy in January.
Yeah,
we went for Leone instead. We weighed both of them up. We thought the I think his name's Coriolis, we thought he was too rash. Like we
paid good money for fucking Leone too. Like this kid wasn't cheap.
Some bozo decisions. Like we looked at him, but I genuinely believe the Guehi one will happen. I just do. Like
while we're on the top,
summer or January.
Yeah, we might get forced. Like again, I don't think that the club's stance today is. I don't think that it's relevant. Like our stance.
Gomez is out, maybe yes.
Yeah.
But like
one more goes down,
something will change from September 26th to December 31st. Like whether it's we're phenomenal and we don't need him, or it's Joe Gomez gets hurt, or I think that we need rotation. Something will change. So whatever the club is saying right now, like again, it like they're thinking. I mean, they're already thinking 3 years, 5 years ahead because they're trying to extend Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards and Arne Slot. Yeah. So, like, I think that whatever the conclusion is, like, it's going to be based on what do we need at the moment. Like, they know what we think we need, but when it comes to January 1st, how do I feel on that day? And if how they feel is it's worth it to spend the money now and just get fucking Guehi in, then we're going to do it.
I think come like 31st December, if like we get news, God forbid, that like Gomez is out for like 2 months or some shit, then it'd probably be Guehi in January still. I won't even lie to you. Because that would be the only like legitimate option at that moment in time. Because if like, okay, there's no more ifs needed. Like if that happens, we need Guehi then and there. Like immediately we need Guehi. So yeah.
Can we
January 1st drop?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Also want to take a second to appreciate that cameo from Leone too, man. He looked like a serious player. So that was really unfortunate to see, honestly.
You know what I really liked about that performance? He didn't actually put any tackles in because his positioning was so good that
the one time he put a tackle
where to be. Like, I was getting some real vibes from that, like someone who's just really intelligent.
Yeah.
He's
I actually think he was better than Gomez. He was better than Gomez against.
He was very calm.
He was way better than Gomez.
Yeah, well, it's also. I mean, another fact. I think something like I think it's like a very significant percentage of people who get an ACL injury under a certain age have a very disadvantaged chance of getting back to top level performance. So hopefully, whatever it is, physios are able to work on him. He's able to get through it. He's able to come back because I thought that he was very calm.
Mike, what's this scenario? We sell him for 35 million again in 3 years.
I mean, that's just a
We're trying to be positive,
fact.
Mike.
Yeah, but like, so I'm just going to ignore facts.
Possible,
I'm not going to ignore facts.
I think he'll bounce back. I think Leone like just full on embarrassed Gomez that game. Like,
I know
Gomez,
he had a good game, but he might not come back to the same level.
That game to have an 18-year-old
Mr. Negative there now
outperform you at that level is crazy. Like Gomez,
Lex, you just did what Mike did.
I think he did it.
No, that's what I was mocking him.
Being sarcastic.
Yeah, jeez. Like we literally say, "Oh, you had
No,
a
but
good
to be
game,"
fair
but
to Mike, I don't think.
ACL.
To be fair to Mike, I don't think that's negativity, Lex. I don't think that's
fact.
negativity.
It's a fact.
Can I?
And an ACL this early is
the
danger.
interjection. We're being positive, and he just interjects with something negative.
Can I just mention? Can I just mention something on
It's
that?
the timing. It's the time. You know, when you have good comedic timing, this guy has good negativity timing.
Yeah. Okay. But so basically, what you're saying is that
you're
you
negative.
Don't like you don't like bad thoughts. You want sunshine and rainbow 24/7.
Oh no,
you want lollipops and waterfalls. You want the yellow brick road. And I'm the guy who's telling you that the Wicked Witch of the West is on your ass. Like she's
we
fucking
all
there. You're like, no,
know
but
this fact
the yellow brick road is there.
We all know the fact. We all know that ACLs aren't easy to recover from. We all know it. Everyone in the chat knows it. You know, my son who's 6 knows it. But for some reason, we just have to talk about it.
No, Lex. So to be fair to Mike, the point he made.
No, wait.
It is fact.
I know it is fact.
When you get it, it does matter what age you get an ACL.
Look. I know it is facts. But we're in the middle of being positive about the guy. It's like someone passed and we're having a positive conversation, but then he's like, you know, he died, right? You get me? It's like you get me?
I definitely don't think it's the same thing because
it's not. You understand it's an exaggeration, but we're along the same lines. It's like, bro, we're being positive about the guy. Oh, he looked so good. He looked so great. Oh, but you know, ACLs, you know, at that age, they don't recover from them. It's like, bro, come on, man. Fuck.
Listen, if you think that the club is not sitting there and viewing that fact,
I'm just glad he didn't make a mistake.
Yeah, and he's still being negative. You get me?
That is
just cannot help it.
Fact. That's a fact. Oh wait, hold on. So are you saying that you view reality as negativity?
No.
You view anything. You
view
all facts.
There is both positivity and negativity in reality. You can look at a particular situation just like we were looking at it a while ago. This name came up. We spoke about his good performance. You chose
we
to
went
speak
positive
about
first. First, and then we went to the negative.
Yeah, but why do you have to be the negative?
So it highlighted the positive, but what you're saying is
we weren't on the negative yet. You interjected into the positive and was like, hey, here's the negative.
So you're just saying that all I had to do was wait 5 more minutes.
No, I'm just saying you're just being negative 24/7.
What's this guy doing? That's not being negative 24/7.
I'm just saying that you are. I'm not saying about this particular instance, but the whole stream, last stream, the stream before that. Say something nice, Mike. Say something nice. Say something positive, Mike.
Okay, here's the real mind-blowing thing. I think that focusing on the negative leads to the positive. Not focusing on the positive leads to more positive. You can only improve on what you do wrong. You can't improve on what you do right. If I score a goal, how do I improve? the ball went in the back of the ball went into the back of the net. If I don't score a goal, I can improve on that. I can turn that into a goal. So you're viewing it as me just saying the negative thing for the sake of saying the negative thing, whereas I'm viewing it as highlighting the negative thing.
All right, so
that we can turn it into a positive thing.
So how can we turn the fact that he might not come back from an injury into a positive?
Well, first and foremost, we hope that the physios do their job and are able to get this guy back to full fitness, not rush him back, not do anything wrong, follow all the procedures, follow all the protocols, and give him the highest percentage chance of recovering from an ACL at the age of 18. That's the positive mind frame. Like, I want him to recover, but I'm also not going to ignore reality and sit here and say that, like, you know, statistically speaking, this isn't the most possible thing. But you know what? There's a lot of statistical things that happen that aren't very likely, but yet they do. So he very well could come back. That's all.
I got you to be at least positive in a negative scenario. Okay, we'll take that for now.
We'll take that. Take your W's whenever you can.
Anyway,
January 1st, drop 35 million for Guehi, walk away if rejected. By the way, Nasser, big up to you because I saw you on Troops channel when I was there saying, as Hussam said, we're the villains. You notice? The entirety of the Liverpool section was Troops talking about Verts.
Exactly. And he was talking
when I
about
warn you about something, I've been doing YouTube for 4 years. I know how people behave. I know how people act. Actually, it's going to be 5 years and 4 months. So I've been doing this shit for a long time now. And I know how people behave. When I told you all get ready for war, some people thought I was being dramatic.
But you know what's funny, Hussam? This guy was talking about words as if to say he doesn't have 100 mil dead defender in his midfield that hasn't won them anything.
There you go.
Oh, he scored 2 free kicks against Real Madrid. Wonderful, wonderful. Where was the free kick against PSG? Sideways FC. All this guy does is play sideways passes. Declan Rice. I play sideways. Get out of here, man.
Moronic to not get a centre back in January. Think about the Champions League. Yes. And now with the new rules, what's his name? Guehi won't be cup tied either with the Conference League. He'll be allowed to play Champions League football too. So we'll be in a very good place if that happens. Red line of Terranga. Big up to Nasser says Verts tore ACL same age, came back stronger, Mike. And Vel just messaged me. Nunes tore his ACL young, and Timber. Remember, he tore his ACL on his debut.
Yes, I never said it was impossible.
The power of positivity.
And so did Virgil van Dijk.
We're manifesting a Timber. We're manifesting like a. You know what? We're going to manifest. We're going to manifest a Timber 2.0 type thing.
No, he's going to say something negative.
No, I didn't. I wasn't going to say anything negative. I was just saying Virgil wasn't 18. That's all.
True. True. Anyway, guys, on that note, we're going to wrap up the stream. All the links are in the description. I'm going to be back tomorrow, inshallah, for Brentford, Man United, and then Liverpool, Crystal Palace, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the 2 watch-alongs for tomorrow, inshallah. I'm not doing any content at night. We're just chilling because we got Arsenal, Newcastle, and then Ahwa the day after, inshallah. We're closing in on 60K. I can't wait to fucking hit 60K, bro. It's been forever. So hit the like button and subscribe on the way out. Thank you guys for 59.9K. We only spent 3,000 years on 59.8. So big up to you guys. Hopefully the road to 60K isn't as long this time. You get me? So I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for always showing me love. Lex Timmet in the description. K-Mac channel in the description. Mike Tass, I've seen in the description. Emeka does not have a channel.
I've been on the road to 2,000 for about 10 years as well.
What's everyone's prediction?
Prediction?
I have 2-1.
2-0 Liverpool.
2-1.
I have 2-1.
Lex and Mike?
2-1.
3-1. Isak hat-trick.
I think we'll score 2 goals.
If Isak scores a hat-trick?
Isak 2, Wirtz 1, innit? Since Wirtz isn't going to score tomorrow, categorically by my friend here.
Listen.
You get me? It's like he's not negative, but name one positive thing that Mike has said.
Actually, he has said something positive. We're gonna win 2-1 tomorrow. That's positive.
Oh well, yeah. Does he believe it?
Wouldn't it feel better to go 18 for 18 and then all people can say is the same thing that they've said all season? That's the only thing that they can
The
talk shit
same
at you about.
rhetoric
Yes,
that
I can have you on the
same
Friday
rhetoric that
show
you've
bitching
been
again.
spitting.
So you
You've
can
been-
start bitching on the
I
Friday
didn't,
show.
I didn't bitch
Oh my
about Verts
God,
today.
guys, the way that we conceded the goal against Crystal Palace, we were such a silly error.
Oh,
Like,
Robertson made a mistake.
oh my God, I'm so done with Andy Robertson. Get Robertson out of my club now. That's right.
Robertson hasn't been at fault for a goal all season. For sure.
Because he
It
hasn't
was
played.
2-0, we were going for the
Wait till he
third.
makes one mistake. He's gonna get angry Mike at him. There's been a lot of medical breakthroughs now, is what Ed is saying. I agree with you as well. To be fair, that is part of it. Sports science has developed. Anyway, guys, we can redirect you over to the Mancunian way. Martin is live right now. Go tell him.
Mancunian way, as in Manchester.
Martin. Yeah, Manchester City fan. Go tell him
City.
Hussam
Okay,
Raid.
that's fine.
Hussam Raid in the description. You get me? So go raid him. What do you mean that's fine? We redirect to Flawless. He's a United fan. You're on the panel.
I mean, that's flawless.
Yeah, that's flawless. Anyway, Hussam Raid, guys, in the Martin chat, we're slapping them up 3-0 or 4-1. Yup, inshallah, ya Rab. Ya Rab. You get me? And actually, you wanna know something? I wanna piss Martin off. I feel like pissing Martin off. You wanna know what's let's all go raid them 115. Spam 115 in his fucking chat. I'll be there spamming it as well. Love you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Peace out.